Texas is alive with football excitement as this matchup is played here in Kyle Field. And it's a very warm evening for tonight's game between the Miami Hurricanes and the Aggies of Texas A&M. And here come the Aggies. Welcome, everybody. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. The Aggies are going to have to play a great football game if they expect to win this one, Kirk.
I'm going to disagree with that. I think this one's going to go the other way. Miami is coming in here with a lot of confidence, but it takes more than confidence to be able to slow down this ground game and this running back. I think they get the upset here, Lee.
Okay, here's what I think. Miami is too good of a team offensively to lose this game. You watch, Kirk. They're going to run that ball all over this defense. There's absolutely no chance they will lose this one. You mark it down.
Thanks, guys. Should be an exciting game. Now let's get down to midfield where they're ready for the coin toss. Miami has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. Kicks it off. Number 3 takes it at the 4. Number 3 recovers a loose ball. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Bunch formation.
First and 10. Set. Put hot.
James with the give. And they hit him in the backfield. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
Yeah, and that time the defense got him to go backwards.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Texas A&M comes out in the shotgun. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21. Miami puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Here he goes. And he's still on his feet. So on 3rd down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Aggies come out showing 3 wide. Got it to his receiver. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Well, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. 5 wide. And he's taken down. And they pick up 9 there.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. James comes to the line with 3 wide. James drops the throw. Steps up. He tosses it short. And down he goes. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
First and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. James with 3 wide receivers. James pitches out to the right. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. So the toss play to the tailback goes nowhere. It's second down now and 13 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. The Aggies line up with 3 wide. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. He's under some heat. And it's caught. And he's taken down. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. James has 4 receivers lined up here. James hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. He can't miss, and down he goes. And that pass and catch gives him a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
The Aggies come out showing 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. The halfback picks up a yard.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. They snap it to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The halfback punches it in for the score.
Boy, that was a nice play. Let me tell you why. He had good blocking up front, a halfback who runs hard. What else can you ask for when you're inside the 10-yard line?
And he tacks on the extra point. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Texas A&M 7, Miami nothing. Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 3 back deep to return. Number 34 fields it at the 2.
Kickoff return 23 yards. Number 34 on the return.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line. The Canes line up with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Here's the long ball, left side. He got it! Down the sideline. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown!
I tell you, the way that play was designed, Scooter, I think you and I might have been able to turn on the Jets there. That was a great play.
Easy, big guy. They'd have to treat both of us afterwards.
Guys, here's another look at that nice pass.
Okay, this was a nice pass and a nice catch, but the impressive thing about this play is how the receiver just kept on going after he caught the football.
And he hits the PAT. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Miami 7, Texas A&M 7. Number 33 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 14 set to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 14 fielded at the 2. He tries to spin. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. They'll take over at the 19. The Aggies come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 22. Texas A&M sets up with 4 receivers. And he's taken down at the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup. Third and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on their own 28. James with 3 wide receivers. Third and short, and they hand it off. Can't wrap him up. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The fullback had a big run there, fellas.
Boy, he sure did. This big old back took him the distance for 6.
Hey, not only did he score, but give him some style points. He looked good doing it.
And he tacks on the extra point. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Texas A&M 14, Miami 7. Number 13, ready to kick. Number 3 and number 34, back ready to return. Number 34 takes it at the 4 with the spin. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. The Canes line up with 2 tight ends. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He zips it out. Found his man, and they tackle him. And he just went over 100 yards this half with that last catch.
This receiver's catching everything thrown his way.
When a quarterback and receiver get it going early in the game, watch out, defense. You could be in for a long day.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Single set backfield. A little misdirection. And down he goes. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Canes line up with 3 wide. He drops back. He decides to run with it. And he's taken down. Well, he made him pay with that run.
Yeah, the quarterback is so dangerous because he can beat you throwing or running.
A long ways yet to go, but at the end of one, our score, Texas A&M 14, Miami 7. First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Miami sets up in the eye. They hand it off. And down he goes. And he gets a yard on the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Canes line up with 2 tight ends. Oh, what a move. They'll drop him for a loss. They came with a blitz that time and got to the tailback for the loss. It's third down and 11 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. Miami comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Steps up, throws it to the outside, and he dropped it. Number 33 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. The kick is up. And it splits the uprights. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Miami to kick.
Number 3 back to return.
And they'll be returning this one. Number 3 fields it at the 2. Looks to me as though the offensive line is ready to run the ball some more.
And that defensive line better be ready, because if they aren't, they'll be giving up another touchdown drive.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Miami brings in the nickel here. James on first down. He steps up, wants to throw outside. Got it to his receiver. Across midfield at the 30. He can scoop to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. That catch gives him over 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah, this guy's off to a hot start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And he hits the PAT. Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 3 deep to return. Number 3 has it at the 5. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. Let's see if they can get some more on this drive. They'll go to work at the 21-yard line. Starks lines up as a single back, setting up the play action. Incomplete pass. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 21. The Aggies bring in the nickel package. Toss. And he's taken down. Nothing going on that one. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 21. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. And it falls incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team. He punts it. Number 2 fields it at the 42. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 43-yard line.
First and 10.
The Hurricanes bring in their dime package, and that one's fallen incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
Yeah, this quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 43. James lines up in the shotgun. James steps back to pass. Incomplete. What a play.
Wow, I like this play here. He timed his hit perfectly and separated the football from the receiver.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Aggies line up with 4 wideouts. Throws to the middle. Almost intercepted. Not on target at all this drive, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's fourth down. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 4 signals for a fair catch. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll take over at the 20.
First and 10.
The Hurricanes come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Caught. Laid the lumber to him. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 7 is back in the gun. And they hit him in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safeties, but credit the big guys up front for that play.
Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. And it falls incomplete. Kirky just let that one get away from him.
Yeah, and you can see he wants that one back. That's a throw this guy can make in his sleep.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 30. Miami lines up with 3 receivers. Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They're going to have to repeat third down with a penalty.
If they keep that up, you'll see the coach getting animated real quick.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 25. He drops back. Once and all, going deep. He got it. He's all the way down to the 34-yard line. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
Miami lines up in a shotgun set. Little juke, and down he goes at the 28. They pick up a good 6 yards there. Second and 4, and this is the 6th play of the drive. They line up in the shotgun. They'll drop him for a loss. And the linebacker was able to wrap him up in the backfield. The offense faces another third down as they line it up. The Aggies line up with 6 defensive backs. Here they come. Got his man. Taylor brings him down at the 13-yard line. Well, he showed off his arm that time with a heck of a throw. It's first and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. Miami comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Complete. And there's a fumble. Number 45 with a recovery. And this turnover is not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, the rich get richer, but let's not write them off just yet.
It's still early, but they can't afford to turn the ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
They'll set up shop at the 10-yard line. Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. High snap as he works with the gun, and he's going to be sacked. Texas A&M takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. 2nd and 15. Ball on their own 5. They'll bring in their dime package. James back to pass. And it's caught. And he's stopped behind the line. Miami calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's 3rd down and 15 to go. They've got their backs against the wall. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on them here. Tries to shoot, and he's taken down. The Hurricanes are going to take a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. So they're set to punt this one away. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 fields it to the 41. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
They'll start this drive at the 47. Miami comes out of the shotgun. Complete, and down he goes. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Second and 3. Ball on the 46. High formation here. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws it to the outside. And he's taken down. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Miami comes to the line with 3 wide. His receiver has it, and down he goes. And guys, he's already over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Well, he's off to a great start. It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this level of play for the rest of the game.
He's going right. Off his hands, incomplete. Second and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Canes line up in an I formation. Fullback straight ahead. Taylor with a takedown. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5. Drops back to pass. He's rolling right. He pumps once. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Number 33 is lined up for the kick.
33 and to attempt the field goal.
It's up. And he got it. Number 33 ready to kick. Number 14 and number 3 back to return. Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it at the 1.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
take over.
They'll go to work at the 21.
First and 10.
Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. He steps up, throws it out there. Picked off. And this could be a big return. James brings him down, and it'll be the safety that gets credit with that last interception.
And let me tell you the reason why. He watched the play develop and made a break on the ball, and then he made a great catch. Those are all the ingredients that you need to intercept the football.
Miami lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. He's in trouble. Into coverage, and the defense has it. And that turnover's got to hurt.
Yeah, they wanted to rack up some points before they have to help morale. Sorry, it didn't work.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Miami lines up in a dime defense here. James gives it up the middle, and he's taken down. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Texas A&M 21, Miami 13. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 34, back deep to return.
We should have a return on this one. Number 34 fields it at the 3. He spins around. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
On the return.
They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. 2 tight ends here.
First and 10.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Got it. He's all the way down to the 49. He got it to the receiver in a hurry.
That ball was on a line. The defense couldn't knock it down because they couldn't see it. It was a laser beam.
First and 10.
It's first and 10.
On the 49.
Ball right around midfield. Texas A&M comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. And down he goes. 4 yards gained on that quarterback draw. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Miami goes with the ace set here. They hand it off. Creates some room. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 42-yard line. Texas A&M lines up with 5 defensive backs. Across the middle. He's hit and got away. Been moved. Smith with a takedown. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 33. Miami comes out in the shotgun. He spins. And down he goes at the 17. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Canes come out showing 3 wide. And the snap goes to the back. There he goes. And he's taken down. They grab 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
The Hurricanes line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. End zone! That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
Well, if they want to tie this thing up, they need to convert right here. On the ground with the tailback. They got it. Over 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And the score, Miami 21, Texas A&M 21. Number 33 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 14 back deep to return. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Texas A&M in a 5-wide set. James drops back, steps up, throws it to the outside, and he can't make the catch.
Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. Miami brings in their nickel package. He broke his ankle. Loose football. And so the defense gets the turnover.
Yep, the quarterback should have done a better job of holding on to the football. Now it cost him a turnover.
Let's look at that one again. Excellent field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
One man backfield on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. They'll get 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 19. Starks is the deep back as they line up in the I. Carter brings him down. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard. Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 18. Texas A&M lines up with 5 defensive backs. Here's an option, right side, fakes a fake, and he's taken down. So many different ways you can go on these option runs.
Oh, yeah, they can pitch it and stretch the defense to the outside, or the quarterback can keep it and cut underneath to keep the defense off balance. Either way, that was one heck of a play to get the first down on 3rd and long.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him jam that fullback in there. They start playing more and more for that option, and the fullback hits it up the middle for a good gain.
Miami lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle.
I hate to downplay this quarterback, but that defense has got to defend the pass better, Kurt.
Well, Coach, the quarterback's throwing very well today, but you're right. 3rd touchdown pass given up today. They've got to step up and make more plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Miami 28, Texas A&M 21. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 3 back to return.
Here's the kick. Number 3 fields it at the 1. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll go to work at the 22-yard line. James with 3 wide receivers.
First and 10.
They're going to pitch it. Spins upfield. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
Second and 11. Ball on their own 21. Texas A&M comes to the line with 3 wide. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
Lee, you're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
It's third down and 15 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Miami puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. James set to go to the air, and it's caught, and down he goes. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Fourth and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 takes it to 25. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Well, Brad, that was a combination of a couple things. Some good blocks, but also the ability to avoid the coverage team by the return man.
They'll take over at the 40.
First and 10.
Texas A&M brings in their nickel package. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. He's going left. And that one's fallen incomplete. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40. Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. Handoff up the middle. And he's taken down. And he picked up almost 4 on that halfback delay. It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 44. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. And they hit him in the backfield.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 39 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 fields it at the 13. Bounces off the would-be tackler. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
5 wide. Spinning. And down he goes. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Miami 28, Texas A&M 21. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. James with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41. James is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He passes it. Complete. And he's taken down. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 46. The Aggies set up in the gun. And down he goes. Couple of yards there.
The ball carrier, gain of 2 on the play. Fourth and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Aggies come out in a bunch formation. Now will he throw or scramble for the first? He tries to spin, and he's taken down. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
That was a big-time play. Heck of a job there to keep this drive going.
First and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 1 is the single setback. Breaks one with the spin, and down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. James with 3 wide receivers. Fullback handoff. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Didn't get anything.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 7. This is the 8th play of this drive. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. And he's taken down. Nice catch. But that's not going to move the chains. And again, they're going for it on 4th down. Controlling the line of scrimmage is crucial here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes at the 32-yard line. Well, they had to go for it, but they don't make it.
Yeah, but I like the call. They needed to do whatever they could to get back in this ball game.
Too bad it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
They'll start this drive at the 32.
First and 10.
Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up. He wants the long ball. Got him. He's all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Although I prefer more of an option-style offense in college, I can still appreciate the style of passing that this quarterback is displaying. Anytime you throw for over 300 yards, you've had quite a day.
Yes, indeed.
First and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Miami goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. Rolls to the left. Looks. Lets it go. Got him again. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
The Canes come to the line with their jumbo package. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
He
Still
grabbed
first
him there.
down.
Those kind of penalties are the ones that drive coaches crazy and make them turn red. That's a 10-yard penalty that doesn't need to be committed.
Ball inside the 5. Ball on the 12-yard line. Starks, the lone back. He drops back. Fires to the end zone. And it's complete for the touchdown. And that touchdown pass makes it 4 on the day, Kirk.
Well, he's shown such great poise back there in the pocket. That's the main reason he's been able to find the end zone so many times.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Miami 35, Texas A&M 21. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 3 back to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 14 fields it in the end zone. The offense heads out onto the field. On their last series, they opted to try and convert a fourth down, and they came up short. They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. First and 10.
The Canes bring in their dime package. They'll throw on first down. Complete. There's a missed tackle. Makes a move. And he's taken down. Good yardage there. That'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Got it. Inside the 30. To the 10. And he will score. That touchdown pass we're seeing again.
You betcha. He runs a good, clean route there, and the quarterback throws it to him with a lot of confidence. Good touchdown, guys.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is Miami 35, Texas A&M 28.
Texas A&M.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 34 back to
Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 34 fields it at the 2. Gets that one. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll go to work at the 22. Starks lines up in a deep back, I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
Second and 7. Ball on their own 25. Starks is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll keep it on the ground again. Juke move. And he's taken down.
When you break one like that, you got to give credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35. Starks lines up in a deep back, I formation, on the ground, up the middle, and down he goes. Texas A&M takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Second and 7. Ball on their own 38. They come out in a goal line set. And he's taken down. The Aggies call for a timeout, and they'll have one timeout left. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 41. The Kane go with the I formation. He juked him out of his shoes. And down he goes. They denied him the first down on that run.
Brad, that's what I call a big-time effort by the defense.
And they're ready to punt this one away.
Number 2, back deep to return.
Number 39 gets it off. Number 2 fields it at the 19. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you what, the blocking was tremendous on that play, Coach.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
Congratulations to our players of the game. Brought to you by Old Spice. Trips right. James drops to throw. He steps up. Here comes the pressure. He lets it go, and it's caught. He spins around, and he's taken down. Decent yardage on the screenplay.
The quarterback there sets this thing up perfectly. He allowed the play to develop, which is exactly what you have to do to make this play work.
Lee, you're right, and if they can continue to mix up their play calling, they'll keep this defense on their heels all day.
Fakes the spike, looking to throw it. Got it, and down he goes at the 27-yard line.
They like to run this fast-paced kind of offense.
Yeah, and sometimes you get the defense to panic and waste a timeout.
James drops back to pass, and he stops the clock with a spike. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. James is back in the gun. Back to pass. Gives a little pump fake. He's going left. Incomplete pass. A little too much muscle behind that pass. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 27. The Aggies set up in the gun. He drops back. Across the middle. He's got it. The 5. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And with that last completion, he now has 300 yards through the air.
Now, this quarterback has had a solid game. He's done what's been asked of him and then some.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Texas A&M 35, Miami 35. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Number 3 fields it at the 7. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
Well, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll get the ball here at the 22-yard line. Miami lines up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Miami calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 17. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking. Fires across the middle. And got him! And they tackle him. Miami takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Canes line up with 3 wide. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And he's taken down at the 28. What's up, Lee?
Kids, check out this stat. This quarterback has thrown for over 400 yards in this football game. Come on. That's like 4 football fields.
Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. This is for the game. He gets it up. He got it. They win. And this one's all wrapped up. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Miami really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2004. Our final score, Miami 38, Texas A&M 35. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.